Good day and welcome again to all the bakers and cake artists around the globe. This is Chef Emily and welcome to Cakes and Lifestyle by Chef Emily. I received so many requests for this recipe at talaga naman, syempre, ano bang dapat po gawin kundi ang pagbigyan ang ating mga followers and students who would like to learn another recipe na magiging pangkabuhayan package ulit nila at makakatulong para sa kanilang improvement and of course para sa kanilang pamilya. Ngayon, panibagong recipe ang ituturo ko sa inyo. Isang paboritong pagkain ng mga Pilipino, isang paboritong tinapay na talaga namang gustong-gusto nilang kainin kasama ang kape tuwing umaga. Siyempre, hindi lamang po ang pandesal ang pinag-uusapan natin. Walang iba kundi ang classic na ensaymada! Yes, ensaymada po ang ituturo ko po sa inyo ngayon. Pero lalagyan natin ng twist. Instead of regular butter lang ang ilalagay natin on top, we will have a cream cheese frosting on top para naman maiba yung lasa po niya and to level up the taste, the quality that could suit the taste of, the higher ups at pwede ninyong ibenta ng mas mahal. And syempre, paliliguan natin ng maraming cheese on top to make it more appealing for everyone. Handa na ba kayo? Tara, umpisa na natin! Para sa ating classic ensaymada by Chef Emily, unahin natin gawin ang ating yeast mixture. Half tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 cup of warm water, and a tablespoon of Saf instant yeast. Set it aside for 5 minutes until it blooms. Pagkatapos ay isunod natin ang ating mga dry ingredients. Kailangan natin ng 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of powdered milk, pwede na po ang Bear Brand, half cup of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Isift na po natin. Pagkatapos ay ilipat na natin sa ating mixing bowl. Gamit ang hook attachment, imimix po natin to at low speed. Let's add the 2 eggs, our bread improver. Para po sa recipe ng paggawa ng ating homemade bread improver, pumunta po kayo sa ating video ng Red Velvet Cinnamon Roll kung saan ay nakalagay po ang ating homemade bread improver. Pagkatapos ay ang ating activated yeast. Ngayon naman ay ihanda na natin ang ating liquid ingredients. Kailangan natin ng 3/4 cup of fresh milk. Kung wala po kayong fresh milk, pwede po kayong gumamit ng evaporada. At syempre, upang mas sumarap ang ating recipe, dagdagan po natin ng flavored French vanilla. Ihalo na natin sa ating dry ingredients. Kapag combine na ang ating mga ingredients, pwede na natin ihulog ang ating 1/2 cup of butter. Pag wala po tayong butter, pwede po natin siyang i-substitute ng refrigerated margarine. Pagkatapos, ilagay na natin siya at high speed for 5 minutes until everything is well combined and the dough is fully developed. Okay, tapos na yung ating dough. Ihanda na natin ang ating bowl at lagyan natin ng konting oil upang hindi dumikit yung dough natin. So, mapapansin nyo na medyo sticky yung dough. Lagyan nyo ng konting oil yung kamay ninyo bago ninyo kunin ang ating dough. Eto na siya. Ang bango-bango. Amoy na amoy ko yung French vanilla. Ang ating napakakinis na ensaymada dough. Of course, kung gusto niyo makita kung maganda ang ating texture ng ating dough, you will always do the window pane testing. Ayan, no? Grabe, parang EMF lang sa nipis. Now, leave this to rest for 20 minutes or until it doubles in size. And the 20 minutes is done and it doubles in size already. So, pwede na po natin ito na i-cut into 50 grams each. Siyempre, bago natin gawin yun, we have to release the air bubbles. Yun. Tatak Chef Emily Peralta, ang precise measurement, ang hindi makalat at hindi madumi ang workstation. Which means na hindi ako gagamit ulit ng flour. So, it's okay na ilagay mo na lang siyang ganito sa iyong workstation as long as malinis yung pinaka-table mo. And then cut it. Don't worry, hindi po yan didikit because remember that the start of our video na meron po tayo inilagay na oil sa ating dough. Alright? And then, weigh them for at 50 grams. Alright, so I have it cut at 50 grams and I was able to produce 24 pieces or 24 pieces of dough. So, which means one recipe is enough to make 24 ensaymada at 50 grams each. Alright, so most of the ensaymada na nakikita natin sa market or ginagawa nila, they twist yung ating dough and then make it into like cinnamon style yung pagkakagawa ng dough natin. Mas prefer ko yung parang gumagawa lang tayo ng buns. So, put it down on your table like this and then press on the side and then roll. Hanggang sa kuminis na po siya ng ganyan. Once again, please do not use extra flour. Okay? So, you can use this ensaymada pan. If you run out of ensaymada pan, you can actually use a cupcake tray. And of course, use a cupcake liner if you must. Now we will proof this for 1 hour to 1.5 hours and then preheat our oven at 150 degrees Celsius and bake for 15 minutes or until golden brown yung ibabaw natin. And we're done. Ganito yung tsura niya once na maluto na siya. We'll just wait until mag-cool down siya and then we will now start to frost this with our signature red velvet cream cheese frosting. So yun ang gagamitin natin for our cream cheese ensaymada topped with cheddar cheese. Now it's time to decorate our ensaymada. I have here the melted cream cheese frosting. This is the one that I use for my cinnamon roll or my red velvet cinnamon roll. So if you're looking for the recipe for the frosting, panoorin po ninyo yung ating red velvet cinnamon roll na andun po kung paano ko ginawa ang frosting na to. And then just blast it in the microwave for a few minutes until maging ganito na yung consistency niya. So soft and runny consistency. What I wanted to do is just to dip the ensaymada directly to our frosting, to our cream cheese frosting. And shake it, shake. And there you have it. That's our cream cheese frosting. And of course, kaya nga siya tinawag na ensaymada kasi because of that, naliligong cheddar cheese on top of your ensaymada. I love to use cheddar cheese for this one kasi yung cheddar, ma'am, ay medyo maalat-alat po siya. So, it gives you that very nice contrast ng sweetness and the saltiness of a cheddar cheese. The more, the merrier, ika nga. And there you go. And of course, kung gusto natin siya i-individual naman ang pagbebenta sa kanya, you can wrap it on a cello sheet. So, just wrap it this way. Roll on top. Okay. And just seal it with a Scotch tape. And there you have it. Then you can sell this for whatever your costing would be. Probably 50 pesos is enough for one piece of this. So, pwede ng pangnegosyo. And aside sa cream cheese ensaymada natin, pwede pa po ninyong dagdagan ng flavors and design ng ating ensaymada to make it level and of course, mas sosyalin. You can turn this into ube ensaymada or you can fill it up with Bavarian inside, or top it with blueberry, mango, cherry, strawberries, or any sweets na gusto po ninyong ilagay dito to make it more special. Or kung gusto naman ninyo ng medyo salty, you can top it up with salted egg. At ito na nga ang ating cream cheese ensaymada topped with a lot of cheddar cheese. So, ang ganda, di ba? Pwede nang i-serve sa inyong mga cafe or sa inyong restaurant to make it a dessert for our dine-in. And of course, pwede na natin siyang ibenta at pagkakitaan. Tara! Ang pinaka-paborito kong part ay ang tasting. Ano kaya yung lasa nito? See how airy and light this is? Grabe. It's so airy, fluffy, melts in your mouth, at talaga naman swak na swak sa lasa. Hindi siya masyadong matamis kasi kino-contradict po ng ating cheese yung sweetness ng ating dough at saka ganun na rin po yung ating cream cheese. Ang lambot-lambot. I-try nyo na ito sa bahay nyo, ipatikin nyo sa mga asawa nyo, panigurado, mai-inlove ulit sa inyo ang inyong mister sa sarap ng ensaymada na matitikman nila. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment below. And if may question po kayo, just leave it there or kaya naman visit my page, Chef Emily Peralta. Follow me at business page, Cake Style by Chef Emily. And of course, be a member of Cake Artists and Bakers Network Philippines, kung saan matututo pa kayo ng marami pa pong kaalaman. Always click and subscribe and hit that bell button so that you will be updated to new videos and tutorials na ipopost po namin dito. Again, every time that we will do this, I will be choosing another winner for our best commentator of the day. So, tara! Keep on commenting, keep on sharing my page, keep on sharing my YouTube channel para mas marami pa pong matuto ng mga kaalamang sinishare ko sa inyo. Again, this is Chef Emily and thank you so much for watching. Bye!